Very surprised. Had no idea, actually. That was all my lovely wife.
Have you heard from Brownie over the last 48 hours?
We've chatted a little bit, yeah. Not today or yesterday, but we've texted a few days before that.
Anze, congratulations.
Thank you.
On that note, I don't know if you've had the same cell phone number for 18 years, but how many former teammates you played with, hundreds of guys, have reached out to you?
Yeah, I think I've had this cell for at least 15. So, yeah, I mean, I'm sure there'll be a few more. Yeah, there's some text messages coming in, and I'm sure there'll be a few more. So, I'll have my hands full tonight and tomorrow just to reply to everybody.
They want to wait till you get the game in.
I think so, yeah. Probably for the best.
Okay. If I could ask another one, though, of all the individual regular season statistics for you, right? Individually, you're going to hit a ton of numbers in Kings franchise history. Where does games played, for you personally, what does that mean? Goals, points?
I mean, it's up there with all of them, really. I mean, to be, I guess, fairly durable over the course of my career, and obviously to do it just here, it's something that I always took pride in, and it's very, obviously it's a big honor to be with the one franchise, and to be successful, and to do it alongside Brownie and Drew and obviously Quickie for quite a few years. It's something that a brotherhood was created, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I mean, it's like I said, it's a very humble feeling, and I guess tonight I am passing my very good buddy, but if there's a script where I'm sure we could have all finished on the same number, that we'd all sign it gladly, but it's not the case, and I guess it's gonna be a special night, and with my dad being in town, it's gonna be great, and my family at the game, so I'm sure it'll be a good time.
Anze, you've had different logos, jerseys, coaches, GMs, teammates. The one thing that's been constant in your career is the name LA Kings. So is there any one thing or two things that it means to you to be an LA King?
I don't know. I mean, I guess one thing comes to mind is loyalty, obviously. I've expressed it a ton of times. I mean, I guess it's a lot easier to stay in one place when you win already, versus, maybe go and explore other teams to try and win and everything. But, I've felt great here right from the start, and, all the GMs, all the coaches I've had good relationship with, and it's definitely been a ride, but I guess the exciting part is it's not quite finishing. We still have a few more years in me, and I feel good, and it's just obviously tonight's going to be special, but I'm sure everything's going to hit a lot more once it's all said and done, and I can relax a little bit and look back onto all the numbers, all the seasons, all the teammates I've played with, and just kind of reminisce from there.
Right before you walked in, brought up seeing your first game live and how you walked Chris Pronger on one of your goals. Are your feelings about the game itself the same now as that very first game?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think the first game was a little bit more nerve-wracking. I think the afternoon leading towards was, a few more butterflies. But you know what? I still get excited. I still get a little jittery for, game one of the season, even in my 18th year now. So, but that's telling me that I'm still excited. I'm still, obviously, you still want to play, and I love the game, and I'm sure it's going to be like that up until the very end.
Is it the nature of the competition? Is there an element that just?
Yeah, I mean, it's my personal character, the competition, the love of the game, the camaraderie, the just the excitement around the game. It's our building. It's all of those things mixed together.
Well, when you look at your career when you started, how much has the game changed? When you come in, I mean, how different was it from day one?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly changed. I guess when I first got here, the third and fourth line was a lot more beef on it, a lot more meat, a little bit more, I think, physicality. Now it's a lot more skill and speed, so certainly changed like that. I mean, the speed and the quickness of the game itself changed a ton. I mean, when I first got in here, I wasn't the fastest guy, but I certainly wasn't one of the slowest ones. So, nowadays I usually bring up the rear, but it is what it is. Good thing I got, I guess, a pretty good mind to think the game a little bit different.
I have a curious question. Saw Leo Carlson the other night. How do you feel about being now being at that stage where you're the example that teams or players will point to?
I mean, I guess it's a good feeling. It means I've done something right over the course of my career. To that point, I talked to Q on the ice today. I got here in 2006. He was 4 years old, so it's and he's closer to my kid's age than it is to me. So it's we're turning the page, that's for sure. But hey, like I said, it's still exciting. I feel like I can still compete, and if I'm the example now, like I said, I must have done something right.
How meaningful, oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
Last one here. How meaningful is it to just, you mentioned some of your teammates you played with, right, but still having Drew here too, and you kind of watched him grow up as well. Just how meaningful is it to have you guys kind of hit these milestones together still?
Yeah, like I said, it means a ton. He's gonna hit a few more. If I'm not mistaken, it's his 1100 game tonight. So there you go. Might be overshadowed just a touch, but that's still a great milestone. Love the guy. Love having him around, obviously, and great teammate, a champion, and like I said, we got a few more years left, and I'm sure they're going to be just exciting as these ones were.
You're going to play long enough so that he never passes you.
That's certainly not my goal. I'm going to know where my limits are.